Hi everyone, it's Shotzi for the Rough Cuts. It's been a while. I'm feeling a lot better from how I was before. Some of you know I've been very sick, but I'm getting better. Today I'm going to talk a bit about Pacific Rim. I just saw this and I have to say it's by far one of my favorite films so far of the summer, and it's been a pretty big summer for movies thus far. This is directed, of course, by Guillermo del Toro. A lot of you are fans of his work, and everything that I've seen from him has just been outstanding. I love it all. You can really see his dedication in everything that he makes, and this is no exception to that. This is starring Idris Elba, Charlie Hunnam, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Rinko Kikuchi, and also Charlie Day. Love him. And even if you're not really a fan of anime or like the mecha or the kaiju genre in general, I think you'll enjoy this. It's visually spectacular. A lot of others in the audience after the screening, they were talking about how this film had the same impact on them as the first time that they saw Avatar, and just how visually amazing it is. And it is by far some of the best 3D that I've ever seen. You really should go see this in a theater in 3D as long as you can stomach that. I know a lot of people get kind of woozy when they watch things in 3D, but it's magnificent. This story is about... It gets kind of political. It gets political. I won't get into that because I don't want to give anything away. But basically, there's been a rift in the ocean, and it has opened up a portal to another dimension, and that's where these giant beasts, or kaiju, in the vein of Godzilla, all of that, they have been coming up through this rift along the Pacific Rim, and they've been basically invading the US, causing a lot of destruction, a lot of death. And so then that's when the world banded together against this common enemy to develop the Jaegers. And what the Jaegers are, they're these giant mecha, and they're all controlled by human pilots. And so these are the only things that can battle the kaiju that come up through this rift. Now, the kaiju, they've been becoming more and more frequent and also stronger, so we have to build better Jaegers in order to fight against them. But as they become stronger, people don't see as much of a reason to have the Jaegers anymore, deeming them kind of archaic, ineffective, so they decide to build this giant wall and basically stop funding officially the Jaeger program. So that is the premise of the story. Even though there isn't any more official funding for the program, you still have all these pilots, and you still have people really dedicated to the program and fighting these monsters. So the character development in this, it's present, but it doesn't take over the story. And, the story, it's very predictable. The acting is very stereotypical action movie acting, but it works. It all fits. The action in this makes up for everything that the story could be lacking. Some of the corny lines, and there are several, but it works. It really works in this. Highly entertaining movie. You've got to go see this. You really have to go see this. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. I think you'll have a really, really good time watching this movie. It's violent because there is a lot of fighting, but I think kids would be fine with this movie. There are a lot of children that were in the audience, and they all loved it. They went crazy for it. Go check out this movie. Pacific Rim. It opens up this week on the 12th of July. I will see you guys next time when I will be talking about The Conjuring, a ghost story based on a true story. Until then, I hope you have a great summer, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.